When I say I have extended the life of these braids, like, they look brand new. When I tell people I've had them in for over 2 months, almost going on 3 months, no one believes me. Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sharon, and today I'm sharing with you my new trick on how to freshen up your braids and make them look brand new in just minutes. For the best hair tricks and tips, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also click the bell so you're notified every week when I upload a video. You don't want to miss it. So first, you want to subscribe, and second, click that bell. Okay lovies, so it's been a long time since I've been on here, but this one is going to be so good. This video is so needed and it will help you, especially since the spring and summer is coming up, or even if you have braids now, you will want to watch this video. Okay, so my braids are about 3 months old, so it's really old. And you know how the braid looks amazing, but the root grows out, it's all frizzy, your new growth is showing. So I have come up with a way to make your braids look fresh, brand new, and that way you can wear your braids longer, or if you need an extra week or two, this is what you need to do to refresh your braids. I'm talking about you'll come out looking like you just came out of a salon, like you got your hair redone. This is life-changing. Let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with freshly washed hair, I did wash my braids. I washed and conditioned and let my hair dry. So my hair is fully dry. Again, I am almost 3 months with these braids. So these braids are 3 months old, so I need to get it together. Let's make these braids look brand new. So I am going to use the Got2b gel and freeze spray, and these are your best friend. These two products are what you're going to use the whole entire video. So yeah, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start off by separating my edges, my baby hairs, because I don't want them to go into my braid. So I'm going to take the gel and I'm going to spread it all over the root of my braid, and I'm just going to make sure that's fully saturated. The gel is in it very well, and then I'm going to take my edge brush and I'm going to brush out the root of my hair just to define and make sure that the hair is in the braid. As you can see, it looks like I have a baby fro and braids coming out of the fro, so the brush helps to define the part. So I'm just going to take that and then twist to tighten up the root of the braid, and then I'm going to secure it with a clip. Then I'm going to finish it off with the freeze spray to make sure that the braid actually gets hard and it just seals everything in and it won't come loose, it won't unravel. And then I'm done. So simple, so easy, anyone can do it. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. Take the gel, place it on the root of the braid, then get my edge brush, smooth out the roots, make sure the part is defined. Then I'm going to go ahead and twist up the base of the braid with all the hair, the loose hair, and then I secure it with a pin, and again, going to spray the root and also where the hair is twisted with the freeze spray. So this is not a new technique by no means. I am not taking credit for the technique. I have seen this and I'm sure you've seen this. If you've seen anyone do locks or retwist locks, then this is the method they use. They'll take the hair, put some type of butter, or I don't really know what product, but they take some type of product and twist up the root to retwist to relock the new hair that has grown in. So I've seen a few videos and I thought this would be really cool. This is a way that I would be able to freshen up my braids. So I haven't seen anyone use this technique on braids before. So I was like, let me give this a try, because I was searching everywhere trying to figure out how I could freshen up my braids. So the reason why we're using Got To Be is because the hold is strong. There's no hold like Got To Be. I don't care what you're using. That spray and that gel together will hold anything. It's not moving, it's not going anywhere. And so that's why I decided to use these products. I did try to use jam and a setting mousse, and that works for like a second. Like literally a second, and then it untwisted, it unraveled, and it just didn't keep it, it didn't hold it. With Got To Be, it is going to hold the base of your braid. Like the twist is not going anywhere. One thing I will say is that your hair will get the residue, it will get that flaky cast on your hair. So that's one thing, and it won't last as long. I think the longest I've had this last was maybe like 2 weeks, a week and a half, but after that you're going to have to wash it out and redo it. So I have done this this method maybe 4 times since I've had these braids in. So yeah, so don't worry about the white cast or the flakiness. I got you. I know how to get rid of it, and I'll show you later on in the video. But yeah, so yes, these braids are extremely old, and yes, it's time to take these braids out. I know, but I wasn't ready to take them out yet. Like, I just wanted my braids to last longer, so this is what I came up with. But I will tell you guys, as I'm editing this video now and as I'm doing my voiceover right now, I still have my braids in and I'm about to take them out. So yeah, it's been like a week since I've done this video and I'm taking my braids out. So I just wanted to show you guys how I have been freshening up and retwisting my old braids. I wanted to make sure I did a video before I took my braids out. So you're welcome. Okay, so now let's talk about the process. So I like to do the first 4 rows of my head because that just gives me the look of fresh braids. Nobody can really see the back of your head, and I honestly don't care about the back of my head. So I like to wear my braids to the side, so either the left or the right side. So I just make sure all of my braids along the perimeter of my head to the left and the right are all redone. So depending on how you style your hair, if you like a middle part, a side part, whatever you like, just make sure however you style your hair, that part of your hair that's going to be seen, that you retwist it. Be sure not to twist your hair too tight because it can pull your hair and it can hurt. So we don't want to lose any edges, we don't want to lose any hair. So as you twist, just make sure you're very gentle and that you don't twist it too tight. If you do, if you feel like it's too tight, it's fine. All you have to do is untwist it a little bit, and that will give you the release that you need. So as you can see, I did take out 1 braid. You see that hair, that chunk of hair on my edge that looks like it should be a braid there. I took that braid out because I felt like it was pulling on my edges, and so I just took it loose, and we'll just fix that later on. But yeah, never be afraid to take out any braids, especially if it's on your edges. Like, you don't need it to pull your edges. You don't need to stress on your edges. Like, we want that hair, we need that hair. So if you feel any irritation, any stress, anything, just go ahead and take it out and figure it out later. And that's what I did. I took out that braid because, again, I need my edges. So we're all done. So I'm going to let these set overnight and then we'll take them out. Okay, so now it's the next day and I'm going to take out my clips and style my hair, do my edges, and do the braids. I took out 2 braids at the front of my hair on my edges. I am going to do that now. So one thing I'll say, when you're taking out the clips, your hair is going to be really hard. It's going to be stiff. There might be some bends in your braids. So all you have to do is pull them a little bit and kind of mold them in the position they should go. You see here my hair is very nice and defined. I no longer have a baby fro at the base of my braid, which is great. It looks good. The only thing is, you can see I do have a lot of the white residue. It's kind of flaky because I did use a lot of product, but I know how to get rid of the white cast and the flakiness, and we'll get to that in a second. But for now, let's move on to my edges. So I'm going to comb out the hair of my edges, and then I'm going to spray it and put some heat protectant on it because I'm going to lightly flat iron my edges so I can set my baby hairs. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I have a really old, tiny, skinny edge, I guess, flat iron that I'm using. Now my flat iron is not hot at all. It's kind of warm. I don't need it to be extremely hot because I don't want my edges to be extremely straight. I just need it to get length and to get rid of some of the kinkiness in my edges. So that's what we're doing now. Now, using the same 2 products we've been using this whole video, I am going to style my edges. So for the 4 or 5 center braids I have on my edges, I am going to take my edges and I am going to wrap my edges around the braid. So for me, I don't do baby hairs at the center of my head. I just don't. I only do baby hairs on the side, so I have to get rid of those edges. So what I do is I just apply some of the gel to my edges and wrap it around the braid and it stays. So yeah, that's all I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to style my baby hairs on the side. So with the comb, I'm just making sure that the baby's hairs are parted and each hair goes to the right braid, so my parts stay defined and it looks as neat as possible. So that's what I'm doing here. Now we're all done. Now let's move on to the sides. So we're all done. So now it's time to get rid of that white cast and those white flakes. All I like to do is take a wet washcloth and then I just wipe each braid or wherever I see the white cast, and it comes right off. Also, I like to spray oil sheen all over the root of my braids, and that helps with the white cast as well. When I say I have extended the life of these braids, like I have done this on my hair maybe, I think this is like the 4th time I've done this to my hair, and every time I go out everyone gives me compliments because my braids just look good, period, but they look brand new. When I tell people I've had them in for over 2 months, almost going on 3 months, no one believes me. So when I say I did this, I did the thing. Like, y'all, listen, you gotta try it. There's no video out there like this, giving you these tricks and tips on how to improve your braids, how to make them look fresh, like you just walked out your braider's house or salon for 8 hours or more plus. I'm showing you how to get that look in a few minutes. Thank me later. Okay, so you guys could just go ahead and thank me. Make sure you like up this video because I just really blessed y'all with this one. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Would you give this a try? Do you think it would work on your hair? Let us know in the comment section down below. Check out these videos next for more beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and of course, relaxed hair content. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share with all your friends. Thanks, lovies, and I'll see you in the next one.